Welcome to The Push.
I'm Kevin Big Daddy Allwood.
I'm Steve Machine Curran.
And
Episode 33.
33, Steve.
Welcome back. We had another hiatus.
We did.
Mainly because we just didn't have anything to talk about.
Mainly, but also I had a few big big milestones.
Do you want to talk about them? What were they?
Sure. Well, I
Sold your house.
put my house up for auction.
Mm.
Yeah. So I sold my house at auction. It
Newtown's newest millionaire.
yeah,
Is
that's,
the post you said.
yeah, that's right. So I'm a millionaire on paper for the next about 3 weeks, and then as soon as the money comes into my account,
Disperses.
half of it goes to the bank.
Yes.
100 goes there, another 60 goes there.
Yeah, that's all
There's
right.
like 50 to the lawyer, ATO's taking a chunk, credit cards. Technically, I'm a millionaire right now, but
Okay, let's go with that.
I don't get to like bathe in all the hundreds though.
Maybe you should have a shirt that says, technically I'm a millionaire.
Yeah. So,
But you did all right, considering, like you were told that it was going to be, the market is depressed.
Yeah, but luckily for me, the Australian election was the week before, and the Liberals got in, which meant that Labor didn't get in, and Labor were going to do a couple of dodgy tax things that would have fucked investors. So
Yeah, I heard. Sorry, I just
you don't follow that.
no, I don't because I don't know. I think they're all
Capital gains tax
Yeah.
and a negative gearing thing for investors, and if Labor had got in,
That was
investors would have been less likely to spend their money because the end of it is not so appealing in terms of how much profit. But because Liberal got in, those rules aren't coming in, which means that in theory, investors were probably more comfortable spending. So my auction was the week after, and that week there was actually a spike in house sales.
Yeah.
So I was on the right side of the election,
yes.
and I got an amount for my house that I was sort of, obviously I wanted more.
No, but it's better than you were quoted when
Better
you
than I was
first
quoted.
were deciding to put it
Better
on.
than what I told was the market average
Yes. Yeah.
for that area.
I think there's a lot of that scare tactics.
So that I'm happy. So they tell me they go low, so that when you get average,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
I think
oh
so.
wow, I got more
Yeah,
than what
yeah,
you said. You're the man.
Yeah, you are the next time I sell.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right. It's all about.
yeah. So what else happened? So you've moved. You're painting a house. You're doing all sorts of things. Jade's opened a hairdresser's.
Yeah, she bought a salon.
Do you want to give her a plug? Or you've
Yes,
obviously given her a plug.
high
Plug
maintenance,
before,
high
but-
maintenance hair. If you want to, if you're a chick and you want to have sexy hair, go.
Oh,
see.
so they don't do boys?
Oh, they do, but I think her specialty is long hair and making
Is-
it look all.
Is it called high maintenance because of her personality?
High maintenance hair. President Av
Didn't respond.
Cogra.
You didn't.
Cogra.
Didn't respond to that.
No, she's not high maintenance.
No, of course you're not, Jade.
A little bit.
They all are.
Maltese.
They all are. Fucking hell. We've had that discussion. Mediterranean, just in general.
So, high maintenance hair, new salon, President Av Cogra.
Okay.
Between Brighton Sands and Rockdale.
Straight out of Cobra.
Straight out of Cogra. Yeah, so she started this week.
So we had Bondi L on the last episode. That was episode 32. You can catch it. Like, share, comment. Tell your friends.
She gave him many views?
Not as much as I would have thought, considering how stunning she is and amazing. And
how many followers she has?
she does have a few, yeah. I've been training her off and on to bring her legs up for her bikini composition.
Oh, she's doing another one.
She's doing the season B season.
Yes.
For I think IFBB she's going to do.
Yeah, she did that last time.
Yeah, so more power to her. Hopefully she struggled with the diet a bit, was focusing a bit too much on the Nutella gains.
Right. Yes. She's got a great figure. If she can,
figure.
if she can, tighten that up, she'll do good.
Yeah. So apparently she was sleep eating, like actually walking in the sleep, and
No.
apparently that's what
That's what she tells the coach.
that's what she
Didn't even know I was doing it.
Yeah.
Can't be guilty for that, can you?
I know. We talk about this every time. How bad our food is.
I've gotten up in the middle of the night and made shakes before.
Yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got.
Is she eating shit? In the middle
No,
of the
she's
night?
busting. She's breaking a diet.
Right.
She's going and eating spoonfuls of Nutella.
Yeah.
And then blaming it on the housemates because the housemates have said, don't put that food on my shelf. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a bit
She has said that to the housemate.
Yeah, like I think there's a
Right.
bit of a lack of ownership there.
Yeah.
So last night I got home and Gab had gone to bed because she had a migraine and Bianca was up being a monster. And I made her ravioli and she didn't want to eat it because the fork that I'd given her had a little bit of tomato sauce on, the tomato pasta sauce that she didn't want on the fork. So she didn't eat it.
There was tomato pasta sauce on the meal.
No, she didn't. I assumed that being a good Italian girl, she'd want pasta sauce.
Yes.
She didn't, but I'd in it.
Just one of the pasta parcel things.
Yes.
On their own.
Yes.
No sauce.
No sauce, just salt. And so
What was the thinking
it's
behind that?
just weird. She has weird taste in food.
Okay.
So I did that, but I inadvertently left some pasta sauce on the fork.
Couldn't she have just got another fork?
No, she
washed
just
it?
lost the shit. Daddy, you just have no idea, and stomped off to bed. So I'm like, okay. But that instigated a me, of course, eating the ravioli,
Yes.
bowl of ravioli.
With pasta sauce?
Yeah, fuck, it was good. And then I thought,
Look, I know it's not strict bodybuilders prep diet, but the odd pasta meal isn't that bad.
that in itself is not that bad. However, I thought, it's 10 o'clock at night. I probably would like some Pepsi Max sometime tomorrow. I better go to the petrol station and buy some Pepsi Max.
Yes. Good thinking.
Good thinking,
Yes,
right?
yes,
If it was
of
just
course.
Pepsi Max.
Yes.
However, they had as I walked in, they had a sale.
They always have sales.
They
at
do,
the
don't
petrol
they?
station.
The cunts. They had a sale on double Mars bars and double Snickers, 2 for $5.
That's not even that good a price.
No, but I bought them anyway.
They're on special at Woolies for like $1 each
Yeah,
sometimes.
so I bought them, and I thought, well, fuck it. If I'm buying that, I may as well buy a tub of Homer Hudson, Ben and Jerry's.
So you got the ice cream and you got the chocolate bars and you got the ice cream.
Yeah.
In the one transaction.
Yeah.
And how'd that last?
Well, I made it home. I'd eaten the chocolate before I got home, and the Caltex petrol is just here, right? Just basically down the driveway of the Push Mansion.
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't send out the Brazilian masseuses to get it for me. They must have been otherwise.
They must have been doing a double massaging each other.
Yeah. Otherwise, what's
Right.
the word? Anyway, so I fucking
Engaged.
ate that, sitting there
Occupied.
watching Netflix, eating the Ben and Jerry's.
What flavour?
Oh, it wasn't even nice, It was like chocolate cookie something, and halfway through it, thinking, "Fuck, I'm not even enjoying this."
You gotta, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it with flavours that you like.
Oh, I thought it sounded good, but so anyway,
I like that triple caramel chunk one.
Yeah.
Do you like that one?
Yeah, I do like that one. Went to bed, bloated stomach, woke Gabriella up and said, "See what you made me do? You left all the keys out, and so I went and got."
You woke her to tell her that.
Yeah.
Did that make you feel better?
Yeah, we dispersed some of the blame.
Problem shared, right?
Yes, exactly. Problem shared is a problem halved.
There you go.
So
Give her half.
I felt really indignant, and she felt really tired. So anyway, fuck. So I'm back on day one again.
I would get pissed off if someone woke me up just to...
I mean, her snoring is so bad at the moment that
Worse than yours?
I wear a sleep apnea mask.
Oh, so you don't have a snore off?
No, well, what if I don't wear my mask?
Right. Would you beat her?
Yeah, I stopped breathing, so
That's probably
so
not...
there's quiet moments.
Probably don't want to do that too
There's
frequently.
quiet moments when I actually stop before I. No, she's I mean, just between you and me and the viewers, she's the heaviest she's ever been.
Yes, right.
So hence the.
So have you got her started on the exercise program?
Yeah, so she on Monday, because it was a public holiday, I actually went and trained with her. She's joined a gym. She's joined Anytime Fitness here.
Okay.
I went and trained with her. And have you ever trained at one of those gyms?
Yes.
They're just soulless, completely it's like training at a hotel gym where no one really wants to be there, and no one really, and I think it attracts a certain member. Obviously, there's people that just there for convenience, but it attracts a certain member that doesn't want to be told that their training is crap. Right. You know how you got upset with me about fixing your abs crunches today?
Yes.
People like that.
Right.
Don't you think? Like, it's weird.
I don't know. My ex-wife, Kelly, manages...
She does, yeah.
Merrickville Anytime Fitness.
I think that's a busy one, though, isn't it?
That is pretty busy,
This one's a great.
And there's some serious guys training
No,
there, but I haven't really taken the time to observe how people are training.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. This was on the public holiday on Monday, and so it's only
Queen's birthday. You know, Queen's birthday celebration is on a different day for each state in Australia and probably New Zealand, and none of them are even her birthday.
Really?
Yeah. Bit of a wank, really, isn't it?
But it's good to have a day off.
But you'd think that it would be like, you'd think they would pick like the Monday closest to her birthday.
Yeah.
So one year it might be the 16th, another year it might be the 15th, another year it might be the 18th, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all around like within a few days either side.
So they're not even near each other.
Not even the right month.
Yeah. Do we need a queen?
Plenty of queens in Sydney.
Yeah. I train a lot of them. No, but do we need a monarch?
No, I don't believe we do.
No, we get rid of the monarch, but keep the holiday. Be good.
We get a president.
Yeah, president. Who's the prime minister now?
ScoMo.
Who?
Scott Morrison.
ScoMo. Is that his name?
Yeah, ScoMo they call him, like J-Lo. Scott Morrison.
Okay.
He held the election. He kept it. He was expected to lose, but he won the election. But he was prime minister before that for a few months.
Yeah.
He just took over. They said to the other prime minister, "You're out. I'm in."
That happens a lot in Australia.
It does.
It's weird, isn't it?
That they can just do that.
But
Not elected.
In other countries, it's called a coup.
Yeah, you couldn't do that with Trump.
No.
Sorry, mate. You're out. Fuck off.
Yeah, as much as people would like to.
He's actually given that country some financial
Has he?
improvement.
I'm not buying him, man. I can't stand the guy. Can't fucking
I
call
don't
him.
even care.
No, nor do I. So, I had a car accident the other day. Did I say
You
that?
told me.
Yeah, so I was I got rear-ended.
And you had a car accident as
And I
well.
had a car accident.
Yeah, so which hurt worse?
Neither hurt.
Right.
No, so I was driving the girls back from Westfield Bondi Junction, and I stopped on McAvoy Street, and I could see this car behind me going really fast. I thought, this fucker's not going to stop in time. Because the cars were all backed up pretty, like,
Yeah.
you know, it gets really backed up, right?
Yeah, near the McDonald's. Or something.
Yeah. And so I don't know why I wasn't concentrating, but talking to the girls, I stopped in time to not hit the person behind me, right?
Yeah.
In front of me, sorry. And but there wasn't much space.
Yes.
And so I put my foot on the brake. Apparently, I've been told since I should have put my handbrake on. I don't know. And rammed the back of the car. This guy rammed the back of the car.
Yes.
Which pushed us forward slightly, and we just touched the back of their car.
Right. No damage to that car?
No damage to that car.
Everyone got out?
Yeah, so I looked, but Gab, you know, if we didn't have seatbelts on, it would have been a different story. But Gab and I both got thrown forward.
You didn't have seatbelts on?
No, if we didn't have.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right. And
Yeah.
I got out of the car and I thought, okay, I'm going to be calm. I actually had a thought. I actually thought to myself, I'm going to be calm in this situation. Because in previous ones I haven't been.
Yes.
And whereas Gab just was ready to go to war. Got out, was like,
Grabbing the baseball bat.
make sure you get the camera. Make sure you get the driver's license. Have you got your driver's license? Are you insured? Like, just go. Went. It was ready to go home. And the guy was visibly shaking. He said, "I'm so sorry. You know, it's like completely my fault. I'm insured. Here's my driver's license." Being really,
as nice as he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, "Gab, maybe go and sit in the car."
And did she?
No. So it was all fine. The car in front was fine. And it struck me, I don't know, maybe because I've done some meditation.
Struck you that your reaction was a lot more comfortable for you.
Yeah, and I like in the past, you know, and the boot's fucked, the bumper's going to need replacing. When I left, I put my arm on the guy's shoulder and said, "It's going to be all right." You know, I felt very zen, and yeah.
And was he calmed by your calmness?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he texted me his details and apologised again. I got in the car and she goes, "Oh, we don't. This always happens." Gab said, "This always happens to our stuff." You know, making it this narrative about like, you know, bad shit. Because if you start thinking like that, any challenge that happens, that's right. Any challenge that happens confirms that narrative. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You stub your tongue and go, "See."
Yeah.
You know, like I was like, dude, no one got hurt. It's all right. It's a fucking car. Who cares? Really?
Could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot
That's how
worse.
you got to look at it.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse. I try to look at things like that too.
Yeah. Look for the glass half full.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to, man. Like, so yeah, that was learning there, and I went away from it rather than thinking, "Fuck, I've got this to do now. I'm gonna have no car for a week." I was like, "It's all right. Things are all right." Anyway, that's my
Do
zen.
you have with your car insurance? Do you have like a courtesy car available? Will
No,
they pay
I
for
think
your
that, I think
maintenance
that,
of
I think theirs will cover it because that was completely at fault, obviously.
Yeah, I rear-ended a car. I rear-ended a car.
Yeah,
with my car.
yeah, with a big car.
Yeah, with my Ute.
Right.
Like only not long after buying it. So luckily, I was fully insured and stuff. But I smacked into a tiny little hatchback and fucking
Destroyed it.
mangled it. Yeah, there were four young, like 14, maybe late teens to 20s boys in the car.
All right.
They were a bit shook it up.
Yeah,
But and then they hit the car in front too.
Yeah.
So they
yeah.
the whole back, the hatch part of the back
Just
of it got
collapsed.
fucking pushed right in. I got big bull bars on the front.
Yeah,
of the thing.
his car's
My
not-
car wasn't touched,
No.
but I fucked their car up. So, but yeah, my insurance took care of paying for both the car's damage. I was extremely apologetic. I was,
Yeah.
fuck. I was just glad.
Were you on your phone?
No, I wasn't on my phone.
It's funny, you know, we worry about things like child safety and internet safety and, you know, like stranger danger and things like that. Man, cars will kill you. That's how people die.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
I just think we have to, you know, you have to. Especially it's a car like yours. You're driving a fucking weapon.
Yeah, I
like
know.
a death machine.
Yeah.
And we have to be a bit more conscious of that. That's why. Actually, driving back today from the gym, I thought about that and I put a podcast.
Still
on.
driving the same car?
Yeah, just the boot needs.
Right.
Yeah, put a podcast on and put the phone in the glove box. Put it right. Where I can't even reach it.
Shut in the box.
Yeah,
Right.
Because it's too tempting. It's too tempting when you stop or something.
Yes, it is.
And look or
At the light.
change music.
Do you normally have it on a cradle or
I don't.
stuck on the thing?
No.
You should do that.
Yeah, I just don't think it's.
Because at least then you could do GPS on it.
Yeah.
And it's fixed to the
Yeah,
dashboard.
you're not looking down here.
That's
somewhere.
right.
Yeah.
As soon as you look down,
Are you fucked?
see you later.
Yeah.
But if it's right there and you're just pressing the,
Yeah.
for the GPS or whatever you're doing,
It's still
but you're still looking out at the road at the same time.
It's still distracting.
Oh, and I think it's illegal, but as long as it's fixed to the car, I think
Yeah.
like kind of loophole. With
Even those things like some rentals that we've used have got those Apple Play.
Yeah, they're good.
Well, they're good, but it's still a distraction, man. Because you're starting to.
Sorry, they're legal.
They're
You
legal.
You can touch those.
That's
Yeah.
right. You can touch them, and also you can reply to messages.
And there really is no difference to using a phone, is there?
There's
Really?
no. It's just you're looking at a different screen. That's all.
Again, it's a kind of a loophole for them. To
Yeah,
get
yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
It is a different, but it's never up by your eyes. It's always down.
No, that's right.
Yeah, it's down like mid dash.
BMWs, or probably a lot of high-end cars, have the information on the screen, on the windscreen, which is probably
On the windscreen. Ooh, that sort of sounds a bit fancy.
yeah.
Apparently, in a Tesla, the whole thing's like a bloody spaceship.
Yeah.
All little screens pop up. Hologram,
Yeah, that's pretty
all
cool.
that shit.
Yeah. Should see about adding one of them to the car collection. Maybe get
Two.
Get me a 4-wheel drive and a one for each of the masseuses.
Oh, fuck them. They've got enough cars.
Fuck them. It's not appropriate for staff.
I'm pretty pasty white at the moment, Steve.
Yeah, you are,
Look at
man,
that.
and hairy.
I'm
Are you just showing me your chest hair, your grey chest hair before?
not showing that.
Do you want? I think you should.
No.
No, really.
No.
Come on, some of the bear contingent community
Yep.
might like it.
I've been working indoors for months, so I've not even seen the sun. Not that there's been much.
No. Why am I so brown then?
You're still using the triple technique,
Triple
right?
threat. Not really. No, I actually haven't used melanotan for a few weeks. What I do is even on like not a day like this where it's overcast.
You go to the beach. So.
No, I like if let's say I'm home like a day today where I'm just going to do some cooking and cleaning before I go back to work. I'll lie on the balcony for half an hour and read.
Right.
And it's like a sun trap there, you know.
Yes.
So
I will be able to do that in my new house because there's a big backyard and there's
jacuzzi, pool,
all
all that shit.
We just about might have a jacuzzi actually.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Well, when that City Gym move, you could probably get theirs cheap.
No,
I don't know if I want it.
Imagine unclogging the drains.
Well, Paulie's got that new job.
Paulie's got that.
Paulie Coloros is now running his cleaning business is now running City Gym. Shout out to Paulie Coloros, militant vegan extraordinaire and saver of Thai dogs.
And did you see he rescued a goat?
Yeah,
the other
he's
week?
crazy.
He stole a goat. A goat was tied to a pole.
Did he?
Outside some.
I had to. I mean, I love Paul, but I had to unfollow him because it's just
there was a goat.
madness.
Right? He'd heard this goat. He was taking his dog for a walk.
Right.
Suburban streets.
Yeah.
Somewhere near where he lives. So down. He lives near where I've been staying.
Right.
Down south, and he heard a goat. He was like, "Is that a goat?" And he wandered around, found a goat tied up, and it was a baby goat. And these people had like bought a goat that they were going to cook up for, put it on a spit,
Right.
and have like a I don't know, it was a Greek family or some Waggy family.
Hang on. Some Waggy family.
I'm not meaning that in an offensive.
No, of course not. Some Waggy.
You know? I can say that because my son's half quarter Wag.
Okay. Yeah. You get a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going.
And he spoke.
So he stole the goat.
He ended up stealing the goat. Yeah, he went back later. I think he spoke to the person who owned it, and the guy was just like, kind of
Dismissive.
yeah. And he knew
They weren't going to kill it in a humane way.
No way.
No. Well,
I don't
it's
know.
goat.
Anyway, he went back and rescued
Stole
it.
the goat.
Stole it.
What's he done with it?
He
Gave it to the
he
RSPCA.
went on Facebook and they found a home for it on a farm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
He
goat rescuer.
So for people that don't know, you can probably YouTube this. Paul's also the man that got bitten on his penis by a dog, and
At
it was
Bondi and on Bondi Rescue.
got featured on Bondi Rescue.
The most watched
Episode
ever.
Yeah.
De-sleeved or something they call it, right?
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, so he was putting peanut butter on it.
Yes.
Dog got carried away.
Yeah.
No, apparently he was throwing a ball.
Wasn't his dog.
And the dog like lunged at for him and
Got the wrong ball.
but de-sleeve, you can work out what that means, right?
I don't want to know what it means.
He's got loads of he's got, like 100 stitches around.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
He showed it to you.
He showed me. He showed me not long after it happened.
Was it malformed? Like,
It just showed me the base. Like he pulled his pants down and I could see all the stitches around the base of his knob.
fuck.
Yeah.
So the dog had his cock in the dog's mouth.
I think the teeth went on it and
Oh my god!
peeled it back.
Oh, that could have ended badly. Well, it did end badly.
Could have taken it right
That's
off.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. But presumably he kind of lunged for it and like teeth punctured the skin and peeled back the skin. And perhaps some of the meat, I don't know. But apparently it works since then.
Yeah,
He's put it to the test.
I'm sure he has.
Yeah.
Fuck, what a lucky man. He should have bought a lotto ticket that day.
What he should have done was got like a penis extension at the same time because he wouldn't even be able to tell because there was all that scarring
Good
there.
point. Just say it's from the dog. The
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's yeah.
There you go, Paul.
Should have
Missed
thought
out,
of that.
mate.
Should have thought of that.
Hey, did you listen to that song I sent you by that Australian female rapper?
No. Should I?
Huh?
Should I listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name?
Jess War.
Alright.
JESSWAR.
Okay, what's
It's
the song?
her breakout single called Savage.
Alright. Is she a savage?
Yeah, I'm a savage, I'm a cunt is the first line of the song.
Where's she from?
Brisbane. And
Okay.
she's Fijian. She's
Yeah, okay.
dark.
Yeah, cool.
Has her hair in braids.
Cool.
She sounds gangster.
Okay.
Like she'll do well in the States.
Yeah, right.
It'll
She
appeal
cute?
to that market. It's hard to tell if she was female.
Right.
She's
the
tough
lyric-
looking.
Oh, okay.
She looks like a
Maori sort of
yeah
tough chick.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
and the voice is quite husky.
Okay.
But there were a couple of words in it. I was like, is this girl Australian? Because she said, what did she say? She said there were a couple of like colloquialisms I heard in the word she was using.
Oh, so you didn't know she was an Aussie?
No, I didn't. I had to
Right.
look her up and discovered it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you messaged me a while back saying that you'd deleted a whole heap of Insta hoes from your account.
Yes, that's
You
true.
stopped following the Insta hoes.
Yes. I had a lot of. They were masquerading as fitness girls or whatever.
It was
Or
just Tina.
public figures are the main ones, right?
Yeah.
Public figure.
Yeah.
And it was all just tits and
TNA,
ass.
yeah.
Yeah. Which,
Not a
which
bad thing.
isn't bad to look at, but it was just a waste of time.
distracting.
I'd scroll through my thing
Yeah.
and 6 or 7 out of 10 was
Yeah.
pictures like that.
Cheesecake.
And I don't need that sort of distraction.
No, because then you got to go and have a wank, and then you lose 5 minutes.
Every hour.
Yeah. No, it doesn't serve you well, does it? Like it's
Yeah, no. It's now you look at my Instagram and there's it's all like proper informative stuff. There's still some fitness work in there, but it's people actually exercising, not just people showing their ass and saying, "I bought a new hat today."
Yeah, like the one
that
you
sort
just
of-
showed me. There was a girl with pretty much a picture of a butt.
Yeah.
With an incidental product placement in the background.
But it was actually a video, and the video
Right.
pans around, and like
Yeah.
3/4 of the shot's just her ass,
Yes.
and then she cracks open the drink, and it's like, I drink
Whatever.
Buzz, whatever
Buzz,
it was, whatever
yeah.
the drink was called. I can't
It's
remember.
funny. I was just saying to you before the start of the podcast. Instagram and social media has adopted 1950s TV advertising styles, where you're just using scantily clad women with a product next to them, and that you can't get away with that on free to air at all. If you did that,
No.
Do you remember when there was a product called Fiber Trim? I think it was Fiber Trim, and there'd be all these beach shots, and there'd be a picture of a girl with a nice butt, and it would say she uses Fiber Trim, and then there'd be a picture of this fat chick. She doesn't use Fiber Trim.
Really?
Do you remember that? I mean, you might have been in New Zealand still. And then it was that was the whole ad, was just good, like hot body, bad body, and each saying she uses Fiber Trim.
So this is the one that advertised that thing, right? So you can see the
It's
style,
super hot.
like
Do
just
you want to show the camera?
that photo
I don't like the face though. Too much work. I just want. Where's the butt photo?
there.
There. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
I don't think
No,
that's
that's awesome.
good.
Okay, yeah, show show that. I'll take that.
I'll show that.
Okay, it's a bit more.
Oh, there
you
you
go.
go.
Yeah.
All the photos like that. But then she advertised.
What is she
Supposedly
advertising?
advertises. I've got to scroll down. Look how far I have to go to find the ad for that.
Look at that one. Can we just show that to the camera, please? So, what is she saying there? The chair?
Not sure if she's selling the chair.
See, I think a lot of these girls, they're, oh my God. I think a lot of them would just be workers, don't you think?
Well, shit like that. I mean, But then she's okay. Maybe this is for the drink.
Oh, yeah.
Peach mango is one of my favourites.
Why is she standing with her legs crossed? Does she need to go to the toilet? Oh, Bang. Yeah.
You see, look. I mean,
Bang energy drink.
this is an ad for the drink, and it's just all tits and ass. And the fuck me boots.
Do you know what, though? As soon as I see someone like that looking so serious and it makes her less attractive, because she probably believes the pipe about herself. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I like people that can laugh at themselves. All right, this is
More.
enough. Let's leave it.
Well,
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
the
Have you drank the drink?
Bang, no.
So it's like it actually doesn't taste bad. Maybe I should do one now. I'll just pull my pants down and show the product placement. It's an energy drink, but it's got no sugar. Tastes a lot better than most non-sugar energy drinks.
Right.
Got aminos in it as well.
Yes.
And
so you've drunk it.
I've drank it, yeah. It's rocket fuel. Like I drank one of those and had a leg workout in Queensland, and I was wired afterwards. In fact, actually, speaking of that, I used a pre-workout by Blackstone Labs on Monday called Angel Dust, which I think is PCP, right?
Yeah.
And that's just fucking rocket fuel. This is actually Dust 2.0.
So it's like speed. Is it like speed?
No euphoria, but I trained hard.
Yep.
But then I just
Was that a sample, or did you actually have...
sample. I'm going to buy some though.
No, I'll have to try it. I haven't had a pre-workout for months.
Okay.
I'll just have like a double shot of coffee.
Yeah.
It usually does.
That's what I've been
does the
doing.
trick.
Speaking of supplements, so if you're wanting to buy cheap supplements and support a local company, ASN Darlinghurst has actually got the end of financial year sale on this weekend. So
Are there significant sales to be made?
50% off.
Savings to be made?
50% off.
50%?
Yeah, off retail.
So let's say... So you really can get a $50 tub of pre-workout for $25.
Yes, yeah.
They haven't inflated the prices.
No,
to
they're
bring it down?
legit sales. So
Yeah.
ASN Oxford Street, in the corner of Riley Street. Go there
I might have to go check that out.
for the gains. You'll see Jodie, who's I train, who's a very cool lady, and Junior, who you know,
Yeah.
who has the abs.
Was Jodie the one who was there with Junior when we were shooting?
No,
Same
she's
street?
gone. She's gone. She had
Right.
to go. And there's a new Brazilian boy there, whose name escapes me. Called I think his name's Luke. Anyway, ASN Darlinghurst. Am I doing an ad? It sounds like
You
I'm
are.
doing an ad.
Yeah.
That's all right. They sponsor me.
Well, they'll be paying us soon.
Well, they give me free shit anyway.
Free shit.
Free protein powder.
Do they?
Yeah. I've got a sponsor. I've been a sponsored athlete from ASN for a long time, just as you were with BSC.
I was sponsored with BSC, but I actually had a contract and everything.
Yeah, I've got a contract. I'm not allowed to talk about other products.
Aren't you?
No, I do.
You just spoke about Bang.
Bang, yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that. Do they sell Bang though? I think.
I don't know. So you really got a contract with them?
Yeah, like one that I had to actually sign it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do they give you? How much shit do they give you?
Oh, it's confidential.
Right.
They just give me
Must be a good deal then if it's confidential.
protein cookies. Just give me as much protein cookies as I can eat.
Yeah, right.
No, it's good supporting local businesses. You know, like people go to Chemist. I've got clients that go across the road to Chemist Warehouse to buy their protein powder.
Right.
And do you shop at Chemist Warehouse, by the way?
Oh, I've been in there.
I get fucking resentful because their model is set up so that, and firstly, all the staff in every store are miserable, right? I don't know if you noticed.
They have cheap colognes there.
They have cheap
Perfumes.
stuff, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Their mode, if you go for a script, to take a script in, they intentionally do it very slowly, so you go for a wander and buy product.
Right.
I
have gotten a script there, and they took a
fucking yes, yeah. And meanwhile, you've bought vitamin.
Walked around the vitamin counter and bought some whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, aisle.
I go to Priceline in Darlinghurst because again, local guy knows me, calls me, uses my name.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Big Steve.
No, just Steve from the Push, Steve Machine Curran from the Push.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know, yeah. As long as he doesn't, you can call me anything, just don't call me Steve-O. Steve-O. I hate fucking. You know that, don't you?
You don't like Stephen very much either, do
I
you?
don't like Stephen, except when my daughter calls me that. Did I tell you that?
Yes, you did.
Bianca's been calling me Stephen, like really dismissively. Obviously, Stephen. And I say,
Is she copying her mother?
no, because Gab's not condescending like that. It's like, no, it's you wait, man. Maybe when the boys are a bit older, but she's just. I've gone from like the most amazing dad ever to being just
An embarrassment.
complete embarrassment.
Well, yeah, really.
Yeah,
Embarrassment.
because she had to realise
She's finally worked it out.
Finally saw the light. And obviously Stephen. So I said, don't call me Stephen. It's either dad or daddy. Okay, father.
Oh, right.
This morning,
Shit. My kids still adore me.
oh, she does as well. It's just that she's. I just.
But I haven't even gotten any of that
Well, her hormones have kicked in, so
Oh yes. Oh, you're in for a torturous few years.
she had camp first school camp today.
Right.
And
Is it like 2 or 3 nights or something?
one night,
One night.
and 1 night, so 2 days, and she was upset because they're not allowed to have their phones with them.
Yeah, my boys went on camp, and there was also no
Of
devices.
course, yeah, absolutely.
No devices the whole
That's
time.
great.
Yeah,
That's
of
great.
course.
Should be more of it. Gab sometimes.
Can you imagine if they were allowed? They'd just be
That'd be
messaging
shit.
each other the whole time.
They would be.
Yeah, they'd stay in their tent or cabin
That's
or
right.
whatever and
Yeah. So
sexting each other.
I don't say that. Well, she was saying I wish I'm really excited about the camp, but I wish the boys weren't going. They're so annoying at the moment.
Yeah, you let her ride with that.
I
for a
said,
while.
yeah, stick with
Yeah,
that.
they are.
Stick with
They
that.
really are.
Yeah. In fact. Yeah.
Wait till they start pursuing you.
Oh, well, there's a bit of that already. I told you she got really upset because her boy crush Oliver messaged her and said,
Yeah,
I don't think we should be together anymore because I think we've lost the spark.
Where did you get that from?
Oh,
10 years old.
I don't know, man. Oh, but you know,
Or is he like 18?
yeah, he's 35. No, fine. No, he's a good kid, man, and he's very smart.
Has he been here?
No.
I mean, has he been to your house?
No, he hasn't been. No, it's
All right.
all the studios. He plays piano, right? And in the in one of the because Catholic school, in one of the masses at the start, he plays piano, and he started playing that song from Suicide Squad called "I'll Torture You" with is it Wiz Khalifa?
Don't know what. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a rap song,
Right.
and he's playing the like perfect melody of this rap song. I thought, man, this kid's gangster.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, none of the teachers realise.
I know this guy who he's probably 40 now, so he was at high school 25 years ago. But he got up in front of his assembly and played Guns N' Roses,
Oh,
Sweet
yeah.
Child of Mine,
Okay.
on a guitar in front of the whole school, and was a god after
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, that's why I love
Just
that.
that. You know,
Yeah,
not that that's a very good tune, but anyway, my tune.
that's why I loved playing in bands when I was a teenager.
Worshipped. Yeah.
Well, just yeah, because I wasn't. I mean, I played soccer. I wasn't a great soccer player, so I wasn't one of the jocks. And so but then once you get in a band, everybody has to sort of acknowledge you because especially when it was a small town.
And you were the lead singer.
I was the lead singer.
Yeah, you were the rock
Oh,
god.
man, it was happy days. Yeah.
How long did you ride that wave of popularity for?
Oh, I was singing in bands till I was 25. Till
From-
24.
from age what?
From when from as a teenager.
16?
16, 17. My brother and I always had bands, like metal bands and stuff like that.
Right. So a good eight or 9 years.
Yeah, and to varying degrees of success with the women.
Yes.
But better, more so as I got older.
Were you actually a good singer before that, or you just said, I want to be the singer?
No, I was a good singer. I had like proper tuition from an opera singer and
Yeah, right.
learned how to breathe properly and did scales and stuff like that. No, I took it seriously. Yeah, I mean, always like the acting and singing thing. Yeah. Then I got the bodybuilding thing took over.
Do you ever see anything on Facebook or Instagram about that chick that goes by the name of Bad Baby? She was on Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, well Bianca.
With that Catch Me Outside.
Yeah,
How about
she's got a
that?
new song out.
She-
Bad Barbie, isn't it?
It
Bad
looks
Barbie.
like Barbie, but it's actually Baby. It
Well,
looks
I
like Barbie.
I think it's spelt like that so she doesn't get hit with copyright or something. Maybe I don't know.
No, I've heard her say. the
Oh,
name.
Bad Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would pronounce it Barbie too because of the BH and that. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Catch Me
she's
Outside.
got
How about that?
She's got a real successful career as a rapper.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
She's killing it, selling out stadiums and shit.
Yeah, she had some beef. Bianca was showing me because she had some beef with some other YouTuber.
But good on her for taking that little shot
and running with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That was with that one catchphrase,
yeah.
and she got international superstar.
Well, because a lot of people sampled that phrase and made their own beats
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you watch the Joe Rogan podcast with Dr. Phil?
Yes. Yeah, he came across all right.
He did.
I thought he was a bit of a twat before that.
Me too. Yeah. I didn't realise he was originally Oprah's lawyer. That's how they met. That's how he got his start in the entertainment.
I knew that she gave him a spot. I knew he appeared on her show, but I didn't realise he was a lawyer.
That's how they.
He's not even a doctor. Or he's a doctor of not a doctor of anything to do with advising people.
Lawyer or psychologist? I can't remember. It was in his professional realm though that he.
Psychologist, maybe not a doctor.
I don't know.
Maybe not a medical, not a lawyer.
I don't know.
My boys got taken up to the Gold Coast by their mum for a week.
Okay.
And she went to take them to a place to get haircuts.
Okay.
There's a place across the road from their hotel, so she went to walk in there, and all the chicks in there cutting hair were all in bikinis.
Oh, that's awesome. How are the boys?
She didn't go in there.
Oh, really?
She didn't take them there.
Oh, that would have been sort of interesting.
What about they're 9 and 11 though, so they're
It
probably...
would have been interesting. So what is there? Do they have an understand? Like, do they look at cute women yet, or no?
I found a card that Toby, the younger one, had written to a girl.
Oh, cute.
And about it's around Valentine's Day or something, and she said, no, he wrote, "Do you like me?" or something in it, and she'd written, "I do like you, but as a friend."
Oh,
it's cute though.
It is very cute.
It's cute. I never.
Yeah.
That was the first instance of
you'd seen like that.
seeing that sort of interaction. Yeah. Whereas the older boy, who's 11, he just sort of looks at girls and scowls.
Still, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, might be batting from the other team.
I don't think he's. He's not
a bit
batting for
asexual
either
at the
team.
moment. Just,
Yeah.
I remember. Do you remember there was a show on TV and it was on in England. I don't know if it made it here, called Kenny Everett video show.
Yeah.
Remember Kenny Everett?
I saw that in New Zealand.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
He had a few characters.
Yeah. But there was a he had a segment called Naughty Bits.
Right.
And it was these girls dancing. It was guys dancing as well. These girls, scantily clad girls dancing.
Yes.
I'd like to see it. I should YouTube it because I'm sure it's quite tame. But at the time, when I was 9 and 10,
outrageous.
I was very tittillating.
Yes.
I thought it was.
When we were that age, though, a photo of a woman in a bra on the back of a Kmart brochure was titillating.
Well, especially
for me.
Well, a little bit later on when you're like 12, 13, when
discover porno mags.
Well, not even that. Like, I remember having using things like Kmart catalogs for my material
for your pleasure.
Yeah, and sad. Like,
but that's all there was back then.
Yeah, and then you discover it like someone would come across literally a porn magazine, and you get your hands on it, and man, it got overused.
The corner store at the end of the street where my parents lived, where I lived, we had quite a good relationship with the owner of that store. We'd walk in and have a chat, and rather than if we missed the milk delivery in the street, we'd go down to the corner store and get our milk. Right? We used to go through liters of the stuff every day.
Yeah.
And rather than get milk out of the fridge that was in the main shop,
right,
I was allowed to walk through into the back section where he stored extra goods and get milk out of the fridge there, which was the freshest stuff.
I was going to say, what would be the reason?
Hadn't gone to the retail fridge yet.
And did you fiddle with you?
No, he wasn't there. He wasn't out the back. No one was out the back. He was at the counter. But right near where the fridge was stacks, like big stacks of porn magazines.
Porn or
Penthouse, Playboy, all that.
Like,
they were all over the counter too, like where you would pay for your stuff.
Yeah.
So I would acquire one every now and then, stick it under my jumper.
You would have known probably.
Nah. There's like 25 of them.
Right.
I'd take one, put it up in my shirt and tucked in my belt, pants, my shorts, whatever, have a jacket over the top, and then walk out with, I'd do it super quick so that the timing was enough time for me to get the milk and come out
Put
again.
some thought about into that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I would have acquired a bunch of those, and would take them home.
Do they even? Do they still exist? Like Penthouse,
presumably,
Playboy?
but I
Online,
guarantee
maybe?
you they have way less sales than they do now.
Who's buying that? No
than
one's
they
buying
used to.
that.
No,
I don't think I ever bought one. I think
I stole plenty.
My dad used to have some, like we'd raid them. What was I used a lot more was Mum and Dad had the illustrated Joy of Sex.
Oh yeah,
with all the black and white drawings, but like they were really detailed,
explicit. But drawings,
fucking explicit.
Did they get you off?
Absolutely, they were really explicit, man. Everyone was hairy though. That was a bit unattractive. This was like they were
drawings,
but very accurate drawings.
I had a stack of porn magazines. I wonder if I ever disposed of them, or if my parents found them after I moved out of home, or what. I have no idea.
If you look that book up, The Joy of Sex, it actually because for someone who was still a virgin and like had no idea what he was doing, I read that book because it had all about different masturbation,
Cunnilingus,
eating pussy, anal, threesomes. Like it discussed every sort of facet of sex. So I read that and felt quite
knowledgeable. Did you then go and put those things into practice?
All of them. Not straight away.
No.
But over the course of many years, I may have.
So there was instructions on how to eat pussy?
Yeah, well, it was, I can't remember. It was quite informative, though, on everything.
Was there like a step-by-step tactics on
no,
what you should do?
No, but I did find it reassuring that, because one of the chapter on masturbation was saying it's okay, so it's all right to jerk off. Because there is there's shame about that when you're a kid.
Once I discovered it, I had no shame.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh,
fucking that feeling, when you first discover that feeling, Jesus Christ,
maybe
you can't keep your hand off it.
Oh, for sure. But
the only shame was if you got caught.
That's what I'm talking. Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
But
if it's perfectly natural, which it is, why? Like, I mean, it's embarrassing if your mum walks in or something. Did she ever walk in on you?
I had a bedroom downstairs.
Right.
And all that was downstairs was my room and a little bathroom, right? And upstairs was everything else. Mm-hmm. So it was my little sort of
domain.
Yeah, my domain.
Yeah.
So I used to do my push-ups and sit-ups and chin-ups every day when I was a teenager. And I had posters of Arnie and all that all over the walls and stuff. Anyway.
Did you use them to masturbate as well?
No. I had my stack of porn mags.
Yes.
I used them for motivation for my training. But I had a little bathroom.
What, the porn mags?
No, the Arnold.
Okay.
Arnold for the training.
Yeah.
Sonny Schmidt and all those old school.
Porn mags for the wanking.
Porn mags for the wanking,
right. Yeah.
In a little bathroom, mostly.
Okay.
So I would have heard a parent coming down the wooden stairs to get down to my little domain.
Yeah. And
they would have had to get to my bathroom door and open it.
Oh, you were lucky. Yeah. We had one of the first, because of mum was a principal of a school, like a special ed school. They somehow procured a video camera and a VHS player before anyone else had them. So we had a video player.
Was the video camera have a big like suitcase you had to carry with
it?
Yeah.
So we made a lots of films and filmed I did a lot of my school assignments on like videos and stuff like that. Yeah, which was great fun. But we also we'd record movies off TV and also play videos, obviously. And so there was no remote though. So if you had the house to yourself,
yes,
and you were jerking off, you'd have to have one foot on
the pause button
or slow, like trying to get to the right.
Did you lie on your side?
Yeah, it wasn't the most dignified.
Did you find that lying on your left shoulder so that you could use your right hand was much more comfortable than lying on your right?
Well, you'd have to, depending on how long I had, would dictate if I had to move or not.
There was floor cushions at my house. I would get 2 floor cushions to like go into my armpit, lie on my left side, and then I'd have like,
People don't realise how good they got it now.
No, they don't.
It's on their phone.
Oh yeah,
wherever you want.
And you can like, you don't have to have one, like you say, one toe on the pause button.
No.
Madonna's Vogue music video was a favourite of mine.
That's right.
she had that little lacy bra top.
Yeah,
and
but
she
now
was
you look
doing
at
all this
that.
stuff,
I look
right?
at
Doing this,
yes,
and her arms would lift up, and you'd see the
Bit of
top
nipple.
move, and you could see nipple. Yeah,
and you look at that now and you go, oh fuck, I wouldn't
waste
be
of time.
bothered.
No.
Waste of time. Now
Now,
let's
now you need 3 dicks in one hole.
That's
to
right.
get off.
That's just getting me started.
Just to get
Fucking
hard.
So jaded.
Just to get any movement
I
down
know,
there.
it's like, yeah, okay, yeah. That's sad, but that's what happens. You get desensitized.
Yes.
You know, you need
Imagine
farm
being-
animals involved.
Imagine being... Yes, watch farm animals. Would you like watching?
No, we've discussed that. I'm not really into farm animals.
Imagine being a young male and jumping on
Legal porno
porn on
My
your
favourite
on your phone or whatever,
for the first time.
and how much is just coming at you.
Well,
All
I
that
think-
stimulation.
I think that's part of the problem. That's apparently a legitimate problem with young men is that they're from right from,
Expectation
Yeah.
of what sex is full on.
yeah, it's
facials.
yeah, and amazing
Anal.
looking women, and thinking that that's going to be the norm.
bleached assholes.
Which is all great, but you know, there's a I didn't start doing all that stuff.
No. But can you imagine like the timeline? They go from no sexual nothing, and then
Straight to that.
all of a sudden it's like this
Yeah,
avalanche.
I feel-
of pussy and everything.
well, I sort of feel lucky that we were introduced. Like you said, we joked about the Kmart catalogs, but that
Yeah.
was legit. Like that's
Oh, I know.
you know, and it's a sort of like
You
a
flick straight to the back to get to those bra photos.
yeah, but it's sort of it's a better, gentler way to be introduced to sex, I think, than
yeah,
don't you think? I mean,
I
that's,
do.
that's hard. Imagine the boys, the first time, as soon as they start jerking off,
I
they're
still
going to be.
haven't put parental locks.
No, you got to
on
do
the-
that shit,
on
man.
the-
We've got them on
iPad.
ours. Yeah, we've got them on ours. So you're just literally going from 0 to 100 with nothing in between.
Yeah. That's it. That's how it is.
Yeah, yeah. And you know,
I know when my boys go off into the bedroom with the iPad, I'm thinking,
no, you got. It's very easy. You just go to settings and restrictions, and
Right.
you can set it and just
Yeah.
put a pin number in there.
Okay,
Yeah, got to do that shit.
and it automatically just covers everything.
Pretty much, like I mean,
So if you then search,
so if you Google, say, you know,
filthy sluts,
or you know, double anal. Sorry, I just lost track thinking about it. It just comes up with a blank screen saying this site has been blocked.
right?
Yeah, which is better because you can pay for software to do that, like and put it on you. But this is just like it's quite all their iPhones have that.
Yes,
Good.
Yes, I have to.
And because you don't want. I mean, whether you got like a boy or a girl, you don't.
Surely they'll already be looking up vagina and penis, right? Like
For sure, yeah.
Like the equivalent of looking those words up in the dictionary and getting excited by reading the definition,
yeah.
right? Which is what we.
Just go to your Google now. What if you put in the word? Let's say you put in the word penis. Like what comes up? Does it come up with porn automatically, or Because
Okay, I'll search and I'll search the images.
yeah,
So there's definitions.
right,
So you go to images.
okay.
Oh, it's
All
very.
right, so it's quite. Oh no, it's fucking hardcore.
Jesus Christ! Is it normal for a penis to be curved? Okay.
Okay, so
It's more medical, anatomical.
yeah,
Oh, what the fuck is that?
yeah.
What's that picture?
I don't know.
Yeah, statues of. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I don't even know what that is.
Statue of David.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so it's you wouldn't call it pornographic,
No, you wouldn't.
right? What if you put vagina? Because that's the word they're going to look up.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Diagrams.
Just show the camera because that's like so no one's jerking off to that.
No, diagrams.
If they are, they got a problem.
Well, you would have jerked off to that.
It's a bit clinical looking, isn't it?
Oh, come on. You wouldn't have a go at that. Yeah, you got to go quite a far way down before you get to a real
Yeah,
one.
but then you start seeing surgeries and stuff.
Yeah, and like diseases.
There's a pic there though. It looks like girls getting hammered. Okay, so that's interesting and good to know.
Describe what a vagina tastes like.
Okay.
That's what it says there. Look.
So, have they done any sex ed at your class yet?
I don't think so, because surely the parents would have been informed.
Sure.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Being that ours is at a Catholic school, I don't know I've got to find out what the situation is. Leave that. We're getting close to the hour mark.
Yeah.
Do you want to discuss penis and vagina any longer?
Yes. No, I don't. Hey, is McGregor supposed to be fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov?
No, I think that was a
It's the fake.
that was a fake. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You know what I like watching is Tony Ferguson. He's a fucking warrior, man.
I listened to the podcast with Joe Rogan and his jiu-jitsu mate that's into...
Oh, Brendan Schaub.
No.
Oh,
The other one who's into all the conspiracies.
I can't top him. Eddie Bravo.
Eddie Bravo.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they talked about that upcoming fight at that stage was the Tony Ferguson.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Bravo had been taking him for jiu-jitsu training.
Oh, right, okay.
And he said, he's a really good learner. You have to
Yeah.
tell him once and he
Yeah.
knows it. He said, teaching him how to do the something maneuver to get out of the spider web. All these BJJ
Terms, yeah.
And
He nailed it.
which involves 4 different things you have to do
Right.
to get out of this particular hold or
Right.
smother or whatever the
I
fuck.
still want to try it, eh?
What
I'm going to. I'm going to. There's a quite good school just on Botany Road here.
Fucking good luck. I hope you don't get snapped in half.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to get anything torn. That's the thing.
Because they try to rip your
I know.
limbs out of their
But you just
sockets.
tap. I just tap straight away.
Yeah.
They look at me, and go, "Oh, tap." No, that's it. Tap.
You're doing the warm up.
That's it. That's it. Tap. I spray my. Hang on. Put the gi on.
Trying to get you to do 100 sit-ups. Tap.
Tap. I tap that. That's what I don't want to do with martial arts training. I don't want to do fitness training. Do you know what I mean? Like,
A lot of it is, though. They do that. They do
I
a lot
see.
of fitness training, warm-ups and stuff.
yeah, I can do that myself though. You know, I want to learn.
But do you? How fit are you?
Oh, no, I'm reasonably fit. You know, I do cardio every day, hard cardio. I was on the bike at 4:30 this morning.
Oh, you're a good boy.
What
I was sound asleep.
about 5 o'clock actually. I did my ritual. I did my shower, prayer, meditation.
Little baby Ace is 8 months old already.
Yeah, cool.
How quickly has that gone?
Like that. Life is short.
Shower meditation. Sorry, I just threw that.
That's no. It's just that's what. Shower meditation. Oh, if you look out actually into the Zen room
Garden.
we've got. I bought a fire pit
Yes.
from Bunnings.
Yes. How's that going?
Great fun.
How many times have you used it?
3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
You sit out there.
Sit out there and
Have you got like deck chair? Have you got
not
like?
yet. No. But so we sit out there and nearly kill ourselves with smoke inhalation.
Is that
It's
next
quite
to
a confined area.
next to the tennis court?
Yeah, and the plunge pool.
Right.
Now the girls roast marshmallows, toast marshmallows in the fire
Do
pit. Yeah.
You tempted?
I just ate them. I didn't even toast them. I just ate them. Just ate a bag of them.
You gave them 3 marshmallows each. And you
literally
ate the rest of the bag.
ridiculous. Like
Did you inhale the rest of the bag?
I'm eating stuff that isn't even like what sent me on my bender last night was not the ravioli, but Bianca has this muesli. She has muesli and yogurt in the mornings.
Yes.
And it's this muesli that's clusters, so it's
Clusters.
held together with sugar or something.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
Was it an apple crumble one?
something like that. Yeah. So it's hard to. Yeah, and I just started eating that
Oh, yeah.
as I'm making her ravioli.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm powerless.
Powerless.
All right.
Weak.
If you like the shit that we talked about today, you can follow us on YouTube, on Instagram, and I have no idea what the names are on Instagram. Is it _? Do you know what it is?
_podcast.
What he said. And you can like, share, tell your friends. And because often people come up to us and say, "Oh, we like your podcast." Well, tell people. Tell
Yeah.
people, motherfucker.
Yes, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we really got to see about getting the audio.
Yeah. We
Right,
the girls are onto it.
Okay. as long as they are.
This is episode 33. I'm Steve Machine Curran.
Kev, Big Daddy Allwood.
Peace out.
We'll see you next week.